Good afternoon, hello and welcome. You're joining us here for our rolling coverage of Bihar V-Day, and what a historic mandate it is for the NDA. So far for the NDA. So it's the Nemo combo, as we're calling it here in India today, that's worked its magic in Bihar. Let's begin with breaking news that's coming in. It's non-stop bad news right now for the Mahagathbandhan because Tejaswi Yadav is now trailing by over 9,000 votes in Raghopur. This is the Lalu family bastion. It's where Lalu Yadav is contested from. It's where Rabdi Devi is contested from. And so for the family to actually be trailing in this kind of a constituency speaks volumes really of what's currently the plight of the Mahagathbandhan and the RJD. It's BJP's Satish Kumar who's currently taken a lead over Tejaswi Yadav by over 9,000 votes. The counting is still underway, 16 rounds done. And you're seeing it's becoming harder and harder for Tejaswi to essentially close in on that gap of 9,000 votes. BJP's Satish Kumar has previously pulled off this kind of an upset in Raghopur when he defeated Rabdi Devi in 2001. Can he repeat a 2010 performance now in 2025? Can he repeat that performance this time against Tejaswi Yadav? It's not looking good for Tejaswi Yadav. Everyone's been referring to this as the biggest leadership test for him. He's already failed in leading the Mahagathbandhan to any sort of win, but looks like there could be a possibility that he won't even be able to save face with a Raghopur win now. Amit Bharadwaj is joining us live with more details on this. Amit, this could be hugely embarrassing for Tejaswi Yadav if he loses Raghopur, which was deemed a safe seat for him.
Absolutely right, Akshata. You know, Raghopur was the fortress for the Rashtriya Janata Dal, a seat which has been represented by Lalu Yadav as well as Rabdi Devi in the past, the patriarchs and matriarch of the RJD, the chief ministers of the state in the past, and now that bastion was handed over to Tejaswi Yadav. You know, this was one of the favorite seats of the Yadav family, of the Lalu family. And while Tej Pratap Yadav had to keep on switching between seats, Raghopur, the legacy of the Yadavs actually went to Tejaswi Yadav. But what's unfolding right now in Raghopur is actually a major threat for not only the Mahagathbandhan but also Tejaswi Yadav's leadership within Mahagathbandhan and the RJD, because this will be the first time when anyone within the RJD will be able to also question the leadership of Tejaswi Yadav, even with the fact that Tejaswi Yadav is the de facto head of the Rashtriya Janata Dal. And it's not just 9,000, Akshata, the numbers are looking like nearly 10,000 vote trail for Tejaswi Yadav. There have been instances where you would have the BJP taking a lead on that seat, but this kind of lead is certainly, you know, indicating towards the defeat that was faced by Rabdi Devi in the past at hands of the very Satish Kumar. And even in the run-up of the 2025 polls, you know, he was quite often asked the BJP candidate
Losing out a safe seat like Raghopur, and those are updates that are coming in right now. We're tracking right now the numbers as they're coming in. 16 rounds of counting right now that's happened already. Remember that there are a few more rounds to go. But the difference is nearly 9,000 votes between BJP Satish Kumar and Tejaswi Yadav. What's really gone so horribly wrong in the RJD and the Mahagathbandhan strategy that even seats that were considered to be an absolute sitter are now moving the other way? And this is something that Tejaswi Yadav will be very concerned about. The fact that he had pushed, negotiated, bargained hard to be the Mahagathbandhan CM phase, all of it to come crumbling down, where you're seeing those numbers on your screens. Right now, as the counting continues, it's at 34, the Mahagathbandhan, at 34, whereas you have the NDA at 202. Now, as of to add, in fact, to already those injuries for the Mahagathbandhan, to add salt to those injuries now, there are questions being asked about whether Tejaswi will even be able to sit in the Patna Assembly, whether he will be able to win that particular seat of Raghopur, where Lalu is contested from, where Rabdi is contested from. Rabdi Devi lost once to this very gentleman, Satish Kumar from the BJP, who's now leading. But with nearly 9,000 votes difference, is a big question mark on whether Tejaswi Yadav can actually make up for that number. But let's get you more breaking news that's coming in. The RJD at this point rather sore over what's playing out and the fact that their numbers look like that at 26. Remember that they were hoping that they would once again be the single largest party. It didn't happen. They're now at 26. And RJD workers are now resorting to open threats, saying things like, we'll turn Bihar into Nepal, suggesting that there will be an uprising in Bihar. This is when my colleague on ground was speaking to some of these RJD workers, that they said bullets will fly in Bihar. Remember, one of the biggest issues in Bihar in this political season was that of Jungle Raj. And when you talk of that particular issue, the NDA constantly raised it in their rally, saying do not plunge Bihar into Jungle Raj. Many would believe that this mandate that's come in is also because the people of Bihar did not want lawlessness. And so when threats like this come, say bullets will fly in Bihar, this once again will be proving NDA's point that this is what the RJD stands for.
हो जाएगा क्यों?
का हो जाएगा, छोड़िए ना बात।
वो नेपाल होगा, हम बोलते हैं इसको नेपाल जैसा क्यों दिया जाएगा हम लोग? अब देगा बिहार के जनता
उसको गिनबे
जैसे बिहार में प्रधानमंत्री को भगाया नेपाल ने, वैसे हम लोग भारत में प्रधानमंत्री को भगा देंगे। बस इतने का
ऐसा कि नेपाल और श्रीलंका जैसी स्थिति हो सकती है।
हाँ, हो जाएगा। मैं बोलता हूँ पूरा बिहार गरम है, अब बिहार कहते ना कि पूरा भारत गरम है। इनको किया जाएगा, हम लोग करेंगे।
कैसे करेंगे?
कर देंगे इनको, बम पड़ाका गोली जो हम लोग भी चलाएंगे। ये जब गोली बम चढ़वाते हैं तो हम लोग के हाथों में तो वही जमल है, हम लोग भी गोली बम चलाएंगे, लूटा जाएगा, वो सब होगा।
Okay, so Piyush Mishra was in conversation with those RJD workers. Piyush, the fact that you kept asking them what will you do and they continue to reiterate that they will let bullets fly in Bihar. The RJD clearly not taking this loss well, but this kind of threat of violence is exactly what perhaps is leading to them facing these kind of numbers.
Well, certainly, Suesha, earlier it was RJD MLC and now RJD workers coming on camera and saying that, yes, we are going to fire bullets. Yes, we will take law in our hand because, the results are not according to our taste. So this shows the kind of frustration which is now there among the RJD workers. Yesterday when, RJD leader had come out and said the same thing, an FIR was filed against him. But now workers are also saying the same thing, and they are saying that there is EVM tampering which has been done, vote chori has been done, and, because of vote chori, NDA has got so much support from the people. India has got so much numbers in its kitty. They're also claiming that it's not easy to get around 200 out of 243 seats by the NDA. So that's why they are now saying that vote chori has happened, and now the situation like Nepal and Sri Lanka will be done. They will take law in their hands. They will fire bullet. They will ensure that the Prime Minister is removed. And this shows the kind of frustration is now there among the workers of RJD, who have now stooped down to a new law, saying that yes, they are going to take law in their hand. And they were the workers who were sitting in the RJD office. They were looking at the results, and while they were looking at the results, I asked them about the performance of Tejasvi Yadav. Then they said that Tejasvi Yadav, is the man to whom people of Bihar have supported, and people of Bihar, voted in favor of RJD. And the result is showing that it is because of EVM tampering, the NDA has got so much support. And now, when NDA is getting so much numbers in its kitty, we will take law in our hand. So this shows as to how the RJD workers are planning to come on the streets. We'll have to wait and watch if the law enforcing authorities are going to take.
So just a quick update once again on the Raghopur battle, because we're keeping our eyes peeled on what's really playing out. Those numbers live on our screens. Tejasvi Yadav continues to trail right now. He's got about 40,100 votes. His rival, Satish Kumar, has 44,929 votes. So a difference of about 4,000 there. So it's come down in the sense that previously it was nearly 9,000 votes of a difference. It's reduced. But the question is whether Tejasvi can turn this around right now. If he doesn't manage to, it's a huge embarrassment for him. Some face saver if he manages right now, because even the fact that you're seeing a tight battle in a family bastion like this, in a family bastion like Raghopur, is very, very surprising. And the Yadav clan will be really looking into what's gone wrong in really their strategy, in how they went ahead with this entire election planning. I'll take this back across to Piyush, because we also want to focus on the celebrations that have broken out. Piyush, you're at the BJP office in Patna. It's muted celebrations by the BJP. The Bharatiya Janata Party announced that here in Delhi, considering the Delhi terror attack, they're not going to go out with a massive bash as they usually do. There will be an address by the Prime Minister. but no big celebration. What's the scene in Patna? Apologies, we've lost that connection with Piyush. We'll connect with him and get you all of our reporters from the ground, give you a sense of what's really happening across Patna, because celebrations have broken out, understandably, at the BJP and JDU office. This perhaps has even exceeded what they expected. The likes of Home Minister Amit Shah, when we'd spoken to them, had said 160 plus. This is 200 plus that we're talking about right now. So a huge mandate for the NDA and for Nitish Kumar, who has been in power the longest serving chief minister. And despite that, clearly for him, the term anti-incumbency simply doesn't exist in Nitish's dictionary. Which is why we're saying that this kind of a mandate, this verdict that we're seeing right now in Bihar is a combination of two factors, of the BJP and the JDU, of Narendra Modi and of Nitish Kumar. Both have not just pulled their weight, but they've ensured that the number of 203 now is actually possible. The single largest party, if you look at that breakdown, is actually the BJP with 92 seats. And that's very telling for you about what really people of Bihar also have to say, what the report card is for the BJP, for the central government. I'll bring in Piyush Mishra once again. He's joining us live from the BJP office in Patna, where I'm sure the celebrations have kicked off. Piyush, what's happening there? Piyush, can you hear me? Okay, we're going to give him a couple of minutes. We're going to give Piyush a couple of minutes to ensure that he is ready to join us. Piyush, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Akshita.
Yeah, go ahead, Piyush. Show us around. We want to see what's happening there.
Well, Akshita, now, the results are certainly indicating that NDA is going to form the government with a huge majority, and that's why we are now seeing charged up workers who are now celebrating this performance of NDA, and thousands of workers have now gathered here. They are dancing to the tune of a dhol. They are celebrating. They all are rejoicing with the fact that not only BJP but also Nitish Kumar has been able to perform so well. They never expected this kind of result, and here that's why we are now seeing how celebrations have kicked in at the BJP headquarters. Many women have also come here, and we can see they are also playing Holi. आप सब होली खेल रही हैं।
घर घर मोदी कमल खिल रहा है।
यहाँ तो दिवाली नहीं हो रहा है, होली
विरोधी रो रहे हैं, उसका गाना गा रहे हैं।
अच्छा, कौन सा गाना गा रहे हैं? एक बार गा।
दिल के अरमान आंसुओं में
के लिए ये गाना?
वो अपने लिए गा रहे हैं। लोगों को भगाए हैं, तो भगावे में कोई नहीं आया है। सब कमल का बटन दबाया है।
आप जीत के लिए क्या गाना गा?
जीत के लिए बताते हैं। गा रहे हैं। लगाइए।
आप भी है।
सारा जमाना है मोदी का दीवाना, सारा जमाना है मोदी का जमाना, विरोधी कहे कुछ भी, कमल का फूल है खिलाना।
Women are now rejoicing, they are celebrating. अच्छा, महिलाओं ने कितना समर्थन दिया इस बार नीतीश जी को, मोदी जी?
इसलिए काम करते, काम का वोट है। ये बहकावे की वोट नहीं है, ये काम का वोट है।
काम का वोट है। आप कहाँ से हैं? आप कहाँ से हैं? पटना की हैं?
हाँ, मैं पटना की हूँ। और कहना है, माटी को सोना कर दे, माटी को सोना कर दे, ऐसा संस्कारी है जी। हाँ, हम बिहारी हैं जी, थोड़े संस्कारी हैं, 100 पे भारी है जी, नीतीश पे भारी है।
आप बहुत तालियां बजा रहे हैं। आप किसे तालियां?
क्या सर?
आप बहुत तालियां बजा रहे हैं पीछे से।
हाँ बोलिए। बहुत खुशी की ताली है, हमारी जीत हुई है, बीजेपी की जीत हुई है, बहुत बड़ी जीत है।
पूरा बिहार में जीत है।
ये आज नाचने का, गाने का, होली दिवाली एक साथ हम लोगों ने मनाया है, रंग गुलाल भी लगाया है, मिठाइयाँ भी खाई है। होली दिवाली एक साथ मनाने का दिन है, इसलिए कि बिहार की जनता ने हमें प्रचंड बहुमत दिया है। हम
words coming in from the BJP workers, Akshita. हाँ, हम बिहारी हैं जी. That is the song on which every कार्यकर्ता is now dancing, and they are. See, I can hear them. Nitish Kumar Zindabad saying so. They are also conscious of the fact that it has happened also because of Nitish Kumar's leadership and also the kind of charisma Narendra Modi has here in the state of Bihar. Akshita.
for that report. I can see the celebrations continuing there. The Josh side. Look, for all of those Carter there, this is their day. This is their day to celebrate and enjoy. And I can see that with all of the women particularly around you. This is at the BJP office. We're going to get you, Suesha, live also from the JDU office in Patna, where you have equal amount of color and a whole lot of women who've come together to celebrate. Many would say that's really been the game changer this election. Suesha is with us from the JDU office. Suesha, take it away. The only line I know from Bhojpuri is Ka Halba. So what's happening there?
And I'm sure I'll learn a little more than that, Akshita, as I continue to stay here, because it has been quite a day where I'm sure a lot of them also did not expect this sort of a result that has come in. Now, let me just quickly clarify that while, the message being given out here was that Nitish Kumar is expected to come here later in the day, but that may not happen in all likelihood. Also, in terms of the many voters you see, I've been watching the studio discussions of, which segments have really come towards the ND. And here in the JDU office, from Yadavs to Muslims to women who came out in full force, celebrating JDU's victory, and also Nitish Kumar saying that Nitish Kumar has been the dominant factor. Let's quickly listen what.
बिहार के लिए स्वस्थ है जय बिहार जय नीतीश कुमार अरे पहले तो हम माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी इंडिया गठबंधन गए ही कब थे बोलने दीजिए ना जी उनको सबसे पहले मैं बधाई देना चाहती हूँ बहुत बहुत बधाई हो माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी आपको जनता ने मैंडेट दिया बिहार के हृदयों में वास करते हैं महिलाओं के हृदय में वास करते हैं और नीतीश कुमार है तो महिला सशक्तिकरण है हम लोग महिला सशक्तिकरण आप हो चाहिए हो नीतीश कुमार के कारण हम लोग जिंदा हैं वो 2005 की स्थिति देख करके दहल हम अभी आपको एक बात बताते हैं जो आरजेडी में जाती थी महिलाएं वोट करने वो भी वोट करने देने तो जाती थी आरजेडी को लेकिन वोट करने से पहले डर जाती थी
So you see how they are talking about how they feel safe in Nitish's regime. Here the shanks that are reverberating again, and let's quickly show you these pictures. In fact, this has been happening since this morning, where they have been beating the dhol and playing the shank, celebrating cutouts of Prime Minister Modi and Nitish Kumar, where they say that it is the Jodi that has worked. While they continue to reiterate that it is Nitish Kumar's leadership, Nitish Kumar factor that has worked in their favor, but time and again reiterating the NDA's victory.
So we'll be standing by. Suesha, I'm going to come back to you in a few moments from now. And we'll continue beaming all of those images of the celebrations that are broken out in the BJP camp and the JDU. We'll also contrast that to what's happening in the RJD camp, where I'm sure it's absolute silence right now and maybe some introspection as well.